Hey there, how there, Chef Fair Diamond. Welcome you to final round coverage of the 40s 2000s ASG tournament from Australia, Royal Melbourne. We will have a winner, and the winner of this tournament will go to the year-end tournament in Augusta. It could be Bobby Locke, it could be Justin Rose, it could be Jim Furyk. Can't be Ben Hogan because he's already won a tournament. Could be Anthony Kim. Could even be Chad Campbell. It is a dogfight. It is a huge race. Phil Reynolds is even in contention. But anyway, a couple of Aussies, Scott and Ogilvy, are in contention, trying to give Australia some happiness and all that. As we said, the winner goes to Augusta. Second place gets a consolation prize of being in the runner-up tournament at the end of the year for one of the wildcard spots in the 72-man tournament. Who will join? Ben Hogan, Kerry Middlecoff, Jim Furrier, Porky Oliver, Sam Steen, Glenn Nicholson, Dutch Harrison, Tiger Woods, and Joe Tanasa as part of this group that's going to us automatically. We do the final pairing as we always do. The final pairing. Next month, these guys will be in Austin, where we'll be top 70 ties. Antonio Serta, 6 under front 9. Oh boy. He's making something out of nothing. The one's going to the north. I wonder if that hurts Serta. Probably. Might have hurt Serta. But anyway, doesn't matter. Well, of the guys I named, everyone, Byron Nelson. Yeah. I mean, Hawkins 4 straight birdies to start. Yeah. Chad Campbell. Yeah, Chad Campbell took second, did he? Yeah, Chad Campbell already has a second place. In April, he lost to Porky Oliver. If Chad Campbell, Philip Reynolds birdies on the first. I don't want Philip Reynolds to win. For Gessie, Eagles, he goes to minus 13. This is huge for Gessie. If he gets top 2, he automatically goes to Augusta. Philip Reynolds is probably going to win the tournament. Oh, double bogey. Never mind. I was about to say Philip Reynolds is probably going to win the tournament. For Gessie, a 6 under front 9. He's in contention. This could be huge. Reynolds bogeys. Okay, so maybe it was fate. The Philip Reynolds was going to do it. But he birdies on 6. Okay. So he's birdied or anything. He's only at 1 par. All right. Bobby Locke and Justin Rose. Locke is tied for first at 16 under par. A four-way tie at 16 under par because Rose starts in 5th place. Tied for 5th. Here's Locke. First shot is, oh no, in the water too. Rose to the right-hand side. So that terrible angle screwed him. Rose up and close to pin. He's about 10 feet away. Locke will try to hit the damage. The damage is going to be done to Locke. Now the question is, it's not how bad you've been knocked down. It's how bad you can get up from being knocked down. Rose for birdie. Got it. He goes to 16. Locke for double bogey goes to 14. Chad Campbell now in the lead with his birdie on 4, so he's there at 17. Byron Nelson and Justin Rose there too. Nelson took second last month. I think he choked, right? And Tanasa jumped on it. Locke, oh baby, not a good start. This is a par 5. Rose will get on the green and off the green. He went Locke overshot. That was a terrible overshoot by Locke. Rose with it. That's a birdie. That's a birdie for sure. Yeah, if Locke had not overstood it, then he could have poked out a chance. Minus 14. Rose for birdie. He missed. Holy shit, he missed. Reynolds bogeys on 9. Nelson and Campbell. Furyk scores 9. What? Rose. On the green, on the tee, doesn't help. Yeah, Furyk scores a 9. What the heck happened to Furyk? He went out of fucking nowhere. Rose, get close to the pin for a par. I think it'll be okay. Locke. Should be okay. Yeah. Par. Nelson and Campbell tied for first, and will stay tied for first. Yeah, Byron Nelson has a second. If he does win, his second turn is null and void because obviously, whoa, yeah, Bobby Rock's day has gone from bad to worse, if you will. Rose fucked that shot up. Rock says drop at the nearest relief. Bobby Rock has lost it, Jigs. He's lost it. Rose, look at another par, possibly. The Rock has lost it. He's not on the front page. Nelson and Campbell both par. Rose, little stroke behind, but the winds have kind of ruined it. Yeah, the winds are now strong. Rose. Wow. Man. We saw the scores for the first two rounds. Rose has lost it, Jigs. It goes to minus 13. And he's outside the top spot. Fred Hawkins. Hawkins is 16 under par. So Fred Hawkins has jumped into the lead. Mickelson was minus 13. Hawkins at minus 16. Wow. So Fred Hawkins. If Nelson and Campbell are not careful, Fred Hawkins took him to his way to win. Does he have a top finish? No, he doesn't. I guess it was so many H's. Nice job by Rock. He'll have a birdie opportunity. He's tied for 22nd. Rose trying to get a birdie opportunity, but I don't think he's going to get it. Oshimai should be able to get 30. Bobby goes to minus 9. Nelson and Campbell, 17 under par. One stroke ahead of Hawkins. Rose, and now Rock. For 30, Rose. Nice ball. But Rose will miss. Rose, I think, has lost his confidence. Byron Nelson a birdie. Now he's the leader at 18. Campbell parred. So Byron Nelson will try to go from second last month to first this time. Hopefully he doesn't choke this one. Let's see what Nelson does. You notice that Hawkins is at 16 under par. Now the question on everyone's lips will be... Yeah. Wait, who's second again? Jack Campbell. Man, Campbell will have 2 second-place finishes. Rose for birdie. He's practically out of it. Rock for par. Rose. Yeah. I think Rose has just basically lost it. The top 10 are all American. Nelson still has that one-stroke lead, I think. Around 9. Yeah, these two guys have really lost it. Lost the plot. Sometimes doing the final pairing doesn't work because the TV cameras are practically just telling you to fuck it up. Up and close. So anyway, Bobby Rock for birdie. Not there. For par. That's it. Rose for par. No. Another terrible two-pack. Okay, Spurs Reynolds is now 11 under par. He's definitely not going anywhere, but hey. So now, looking at the leaderboard, Nelson now has a 2-stroke lead over Ben Hogan, who's at 18 under par. Campbell has faltered. There is a tiny problem. Hogan can't take second place because Hogan's already won a tournament. Second place doesn't mean anything. He can't be in the runner-up tournament. I mean, you won a tournament at Augusta. It's to qualify for Augusta. as of right now. So if Hogan takes second, it falls on Hawkins or even Campbell for second. And I believe they said that Hawkins would get second place because Campbell's already got second place and he's already in the tournament. So Hawkins would get second, coming out of nowhere. Scorecard for these two guys, atrocious. 2 birdies between them, plus 11. If that doesn't tell you how terrible, how much Roy Rogan is fucking the leaders, I don't know what to say. They're practically know they're done for. So yeah, it's all up to some shot making. They're practically out. The part missed. Those who got another bogey. Rocket's par. Nelson has a 1-stroke lead over Hogan. So Nelson now Hogan can technically win. Hogan will be allowed to win his second event because, you know, the prize money, he can keep the money, obviously. No shot by Rock. But that actually does mean Hogan does get kicked out of November's tournament for Boyd. Fuck. Birdie. Fuck. And another 2-putt by Rose from like 5 feet. I'm real. Rose is losing it. How many putts has he missed from inside 10 feet today? He's practically just throwing this away like tissues at a wedding. I know there was probably a few other allegories I could have made, but I better save those for someone who really cares. Is there power on that one? Nelson and Hogan are tied, by the way, at 20 under. Hogan does have the advantage because Nelson has finished 16 holes, Hogan's finished 14. Oh, that was terrible. Rose? Yeah, at least he's on the fairway, the back fairway. In the vegetation. They're saying, oh, the wind. The winds of terrible winds. Anthony Kim's out 17. Anthony Kim's out at 17 under par. Isn't Hawkins at 16. Anthony Kim's out jumped the conversation. So that could be huge for him. Yeah, that could be huge because that might. Well, I don't know what to do. We'll find out. Man, the winds have worked. Yeah, strong winds will work you every time. Strange how these two guys have struggled and everyone else hasn't. Yes. Hogan birdies on 16. He's got your lead. Byron Nelson finishes at 20 under par. So now the question is when Hogan needs to go par-par. Yeah, Hogan needs to go par-par. Yeah, Hogan needs to go par-par. To win the tournament. He will be credited with winning the tournament. But of course that means that he will have to wait. He will be out for November because he's won 2 tournaments, and that would be fair. Rock will miss his shot. Rose misses his par. We're gonna look at Hogan and Nelson. And we're gonna look at Ben Hogan. Yeah, we're gonna look at Ben Hogan because he's at 21 under par. All Hogan has to do is go par-par. Now, Jim Stewart, Stewart he had a 9. If he had parred at 5, okay. So if he had parred, he would have been at 18 under par. If he parred that, instead of that 9 on 4. So Hogan can win the tournament practically, I think, right? I think no one else can kind of catch him. Here to the back for birdie. Hogan will lag. Smart move because he knows that if he goes par, he'll win. Yep, he's 1 hole away. We go back to 16 Lock and Rose. We might as well just keep them in line. I mean, see how low they've gotten. for birdie. Nope. Part? No. I can't believe how many short misses he's had. So Hogan needs to par to take the lead. I think he's got this. My inkling says he's got it. Yeah, my inkling says he hit the bunker. He hit the bunker. Now he needs a good shot here. Oh yeah. That's why Ben Hogan's an icon. He's got this. Yes, he does. Hogan's got this. So that means he's won the tournament because no one can catch him now. So Ben Hogan wins the tournament. There's one tiny little problem though. Ben Hogan can't. Well, Hogan can't. Yeah, there's no fucking way. So Lord Byron Nelson will win the tournament by proxy. So that means his runner-up finish will be cut. That's right. So that's only the second time. That's only the second of the 4 tours to have someone have a second place finish and then later in the year win the tournament. So Byron Nelson will win, and Anthony Kim will take second by proxy. So Anthony Kim will have. Well, all will be explained, of course, afterwards. You might as just finish this off in a jiff. Lots of things had to go wrong in a sense. Well, this is Melbourne, so. Now these guys really suck. I think Justin Rose is technically last, isn't he? Yeah, a lot had to go wrong for these two to really suck up. Suck off. Out loud. I know there's another allegory, but obviously I can't say it. I'm not going to say it. The putt, let's go overboard. So you put that. So the scorecard. Look at the scorecard. A 79 by Locke and an 82 by Rose. Like, you can't make this shit up. So, we have a winner, and it's Ben Hogan, who wins at 21 under par with a 64, just like Byron Nelson. Fred Hawkins also had a 64, and it looked like he was going to get up there. But yeah, Ben Hogan wins the tournament. A great job by Hogan. He's like one of a kind. -7, -3, -4, -7. He had one bogey. Byron Nelson didn't bogey at all. He had 7 birdies, no bogeys, but he missed by just one puny stroke. Imagine. So, Ben Hogan wins the tournament, gets the prize money, but because he won a tournament earlier in the year in January, he doesn't get the trip to Augusta because he's already got it. And because that's his second tournament win, he is disqualified for future tournaments for the year. November, he's out for November in Austin, and he would have been out for December because the match play is between non-winners. Yeah, the match plays are between teams that, except for January, of course, are for people who don't win because they want fairness. So Hogan won't have the trip to Augusta. Byron Nelson will. He took second place last month in a choke job, but this time he gets rewarded. His second place actually turns into a first place this time because Ben Hogan won the tournament, so he's off the list. So Byron Nelson wins by proxy. He doesn't win the tournament, but he wins the trip to Augusta, which means his runner-up finish from last month will be moot, meaning that he's out of the running for the runner-up thing, the wildcard trip. Anthony Kim just snuck it ahead of Hawkins and Chad Campbell, so Kim will take second place by proxy, meaning he will have the second chance qualifier. He could still win in November or December, but at worst he has a fallback, and that's the wildcard spot. Fred Hawkins and Chad Campbell were close. Campbell especially will promote it because he's already had a second place finish. Vic Jesse finished strong. He got to 14 under par, tied for 6th with Ed Virgo, Phil Mickelson, Porky Oliver, Johnny Bola, and Australia's own Adam Scott, minus 13. So yeah, Vic Gessie, he won last year's trip in Augusta. So Gessie was hoping for second place, but he didn't get it. Now Gessie actually will qualify for the runner-up tournament because he's a previous year's champion, Tournament of Champions winner. He gets runner-up in his group at worst. Jason Day took second place in the 70s 10s in September, and he automatically qualifies as one of the 6 wildcard spots because he took a second place finish. So that's all. We are going to make sure we don't do the horizontal display because that we wanted to do that. So stroke play, Austin 2014 from Atlanta Athletic Club. Just kidding, it's Austin. So everyone will play except for Hogan and except for Middlecoff because they both won 2 events. And round 2 will have the top 70 in ties, not the top 80. So the top 70 in ties move on. So yeah, so Hogan and Middlecoff are out of the tournament because of the things. Everyone else is in, including Phil Reynolds. Make sure that the few low round is gone. Reynolds will be tracked. He's in group 37. Byron Nelson, we're going to look at his group first round, and he will be in group 47. So he's in one of the low group. He's with Tiger and Barber. Wow. You don't make that shit up. It was totally random. Byron with Tiger Woods and Jerry Barber. Barber had a good tournament last time. So yeah, Byron and Tiger. Man, that's going to be. I see Vic Gessie with Tosky and Prince Jr. We will look at Anthony Kim's group. Anthony Kim is in group 21, but Anthony Kim on Friday with Billy Joe Patton and Chick Harbert. So we're going to have fun in Austin, I hope. Next week, we finish off the Octobers with the early Sin 60s tournament. And don't forget that tomorrow on the Kind of Historical channel, a new series begins. That's right. I take away OOTP Baseball for the time being and switch to another baseball game, PC Replay Baseball, for qualification to the 64-team Tournament of Champions. There will be 3 leagues, 2 seasons/leagues every week, 3 days a week. Like 1 week will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 1 group will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thursday, not only is the middle day of the week, but because I have legitimate real-life ball hockey on Thursday night, that makes me lose some taping hours, so I will take Thursdays off from taping baseball. There will be 3 leagues like this week. Like there's 1 league Monday and Tuesday, one Wednesday, Friday, 1 Saturday, Sunday. Because of the fact that I had 21 leagues for the top 3, and because all 3 of the leagues that were drawn actually don't have a expanded postseason, quote unquote, then that is what I'm going to do 3 leagues in 1 week, and then just do 2 the rest of the week. And qualifications and tournament play will start in January. So, and we'll be waiting till April the 4th, because that's when OOTP will begin. That's what they say. And that's how I feel. Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.